Okay, so this video is about negative ions. Um, when I made this, I actually didn't know that it was actually for negative ions. And but now I do. It kind of makes sense. If you have followed me about EMF, about suffering from EMF, because that's what my number one suffering is from, is EMF. And so I ending up developing something that is what you see here. The rest is in this little box. See, I'm not going to show that because I'm not ready to give it out to the world just yet. Once I gain enough audience, I will release this video out, and I'll show step by step to how to make it and to end your EMF suffering, or actually not ending. You can't end it because when you are outside, you're going to be exposed to it. But at least this is for your environment. This is where you sleep, or you live, or you stay, or you watch TV, blah, 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 blah. Because we are all surrounded by wireless. We're all surrounded by cell phones. We're all surrounded by cell towers, which penetrate right through walls and blah, 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 hurting us every day. Radios and television signals. So all you have to do is turn on your TV without your cables and get an antenna. If you get TV signals, you know it's penetrating right through your walls. That's the easiest as you can put it. If you live in brick buildings and metal buildings, you will have a hard time. That's because the bricks and the metals, sidings and stuff, is blocking your signals. So if anyone who live in bricks buildings and metal sidings, you are in good hand with EMF. That's the greatest block you can give to yourself. Now, unfortunately, I don't live in a brick building, and I don't live in, and my sidings, well, our sidings is not metal. So I develop not an immune, but the other way around, of EMF sensitivities, and this is what I come up with. I came up with something to create negative ions, and what you see here, and a little bit few other things. I'm not going to go into detail, like I said, until I reach a certain point. I am not sure yet. I think this is my 100,000 subscribers, because this is very valuable. It is valuable because I am the only one in the world that figured this out. I am the only one in the world that figured out how to create negative ions. And as you already know, and probably if you watch my other videos and stuff, and you follow me, I just made one recently. I'll just link it up to here. I talked about how I learn negative and positive ions. But I didn't really go into details about that. I'm going to make a new video for that, and I'm going to show how people to understand negative and positive ions. But this is to create negative ions. And there is a YouTuber called Veritasium. He talks about negative ions, and I will link that video to here as well, or in the description. And you can check that out, and you can learn negative ions. But he shows certain things, and some of them are incorrect. Okay? Some of the understanding that he mentioned, it's actually inaccurate. And when I make this, and when I do my video, my ultimate video, I call this is ultimate video because I have a few planned, but I haven't made them yet. But there are a few. I made a few, but I'm holding on until the right time to release them. And of course, for my subscribers. So when time comes, I will release this. And this would, oh my God, you would relieve you from back pains. If you're suffering from back pains, you're suffering from breathing, you are suffering from a lot of things. Negative ion, believe it or not, it is very beneficial. But at the same time, though, please remember, you need positive ion as well. And the only safe positive ion is actually the sun. And I will make that video next. Just to get positive ions. Now, there's negative ion and there's positive ion. I wish I haven't. I made one video about my finger. I'll post the video. I'll post a picture right here. Okay. That was the positive and negative ion, red and blue. Okay. So that's the picture that I had. And that was from another video that I made. But of course, this is not about those, but that's kind of tie in together, that positive and negative ions. And I was able to create out of these things right here, what you see here, and a little bit extra other parts, to create what I called negative ions. And it's very beneficial to a lot of people. And I can tell you, that's why I said I'm going to wait until my 100 subscribers. 100K, okay? 100K subscribers. Until then, I am not going to release this one because this is very valuable to humanity. And I wanted to give it to my subscribers. So, I'm going to wait. And I'm not going to release it until then. So, this is very valuable to me. I can make a lot of money out of this, okay? Patent this. Patent what I've known and make a lot of money out of this. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give it for free. Just like another video that I had that I just posted recently about, they call this furnace smell. I'll link it to this video as well too. That was another ultimate video. And I'm about to release that too. I want to release that. I might release that a little bit later. Common cold. Cold, how to cure cold and thing. That's my next video. That's another ultimate video. So I got 3 video planned. Very important video that I planned to come out. But during that time, I'm going to do other videos, stupid videos. But the ultimate video is going to be in stages. Okay, so if you see this video, just remember, I am going to do in stages. I'm going to give it out in stages. I hold a lot. This is one of my most valuable possession. Okay? What you see here is the most valuable possession that I ever possessed. And whoever it is upstairs, aka God, if you believe in on that, that's up to you on that. I believe in the different kind of God. I don't believe in Jesus Christ. I don't believe in Buddha. I don't believe in Allah. I don't believe in any other gods. I believe in a supreme being, just like most people. And no, I do not step on others people's beliefs either, because that's their choice. Although I don't believe in certain things, like, people say blah, 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 because, for instance, I'll just make a quick example. My God, the God that I know is very passionate. The God that I know is very loving. The God that I know that, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's why they call it a God, or I call it a God, because it's a very good God. Although, like, a little short story. Although during my mom's dilemma, in case you don't know, my mom passed away about 3 years ago, and no, I'll never be sad again. But during the time, though, it's about 2.5 years. I went through this period, which is actually 6 months earlier when she started her stuff, because she died in a kind of like a mental hospital because she refused to eat, because she thinks that people were poisoning her, and she had a lot of mental issues. And so for the 3 years that I went through, even though I went through a lot earlier than that, for 3 years it was a hard journey. And I hated this God, whatever, who, he, she, it, whatever it is. I hated him or her. I threw the whole dictionary at him or her. Every word that I can cuss at him or her, trust me, I threw at it. And I threw the whole dictionary too. But now I kind of see a better light. I see a better loving. With all that, it was a lesson. It was the greatest lesson that I've ever learned. And I'm glad I did, because I became a better person now because of it. I've learned a lot because of it. I gain a lot because of it. And best of all, I see this loving God. Every day I'm like thankful. Sometimes when I eat, I just look up and I say thank you. I see things and I taste, like, sometimes I taste something, I say thank you. Just a side like that. For this, thank you. Thank you for giving it to me. Because I am the only one person in the world that figured this out, to how create negative ions on Earth. You can get negative ions somewhere else, if you can separate them. But I know how to make negative ion here. And I created negative ions. And imagine, I'm still a teen. And I get backaches. I get headaches. I get insomnia. I get, oh God, it's so many things that associate with EMF. And headache is the number one on me, though. The first one on me is headaches. So I become better of a person because of this, because of what I hold. So this is my ultimate prize. To believe it or not, if you want to trade me $1 billion, I am not going to take $1 billion. I'd rather take what you see here and a few more other stuff, because like I said, I'm not going to show all of it. But that's what I would do. If you give me $1 billion and you give me this, I'll take this. Because you know what? With this, I am no longer suffering. With $1 billion, I will be suffering. And I wouldn't want to do that. So this had helped me tremendously. I can stand here today and say, oh my God, I got so much energy right now. Right now, if you want to know what time it is, it's about 3:30 in the morning. And I have to get up at 7. So I got a lot of energy. Just to let you know that. This gives me a lot of energy. I mean, oh my God, it's like I have Superman power. Beside my iodine deficiency. That also gave me Superman power too. But this is the greatest contribution and the greatest thing that I have ever discovered. But like I said, I'm not going to release it until a certain time. So when time comes, I'm going to show people how to make negative ions for their environment. So that way they can create. I mean, like I said, this is only half of the stuff. There's the other half. I'm not going to show people how to do it or anything like that in this video. But this is only a little bit of it. And I'm going to show you the full detail, how to make negative ions. When that time comes, it will be my ultimate videos. That's going to be 100K subscribers. I'm not going to release it until I get 100K subscribers. Because I want to dedicate that to all my subscribers. I want to give this to the humanity. So that way, a lot of people out there is no longer suffering. And it's going to be as simple as that. But other than that, that's about it. It's going to be a short video. This is just an introduction, okay? An introduction of my ultimate video. And I believe this will be maybe my third video or fourth. I'm not sure on that yet. Or even my fifth. I'm not sure on that. But like I said, I have a few things planned. But like I said, it's going to be an ultimate video. Because for me, can you imagine? Would you take $1 billion or would you take this? Me, I take this. Okay? I will skip the $1 billion because I know with this I am no longer suffering. Understand? So imagine you're talking to a person that would I want $1 billion. Trust me, I want one. But I would not take it if this was taken away from me. So that's how valuable this is. And it's my ultimate prize. Yes, I hold an ultimate prize that I'm very proud of. This is, if you ask me, what am I proud of for my entire life with all the things I've done so far? This is my greatest possession right here. And in time, I will give it away for free. Okay? Like I said, this here, what you see here and few other things, worth $1 billion to me. I would trade it. If I have $1 billion, I would give it in instantly. Because it has done so much for me. For the past, I don't know, 2 years? Or more? Around there. And yes, I've been holding on for 2 years. And I'm still going to hold on until my ultimate video. Anyway, other than that, that's about it on this video. And I hope that when you see this video, just to remind you that this is an introduction to my ultimate prize. Okay? Other than that, and it makes negative ions. Other than that, that's about it. And I will see you in the next video. Okay?